Hello, everyone. My name is Britt Stoltzfus. I am a registered dietitian, and I've teamed up with the Lancaster Cancer Center to bring you this video series called Dishes to Nourish. Today, we'll be talking about supplements. Supplements can be so challenging to navigate while you are in treatment, whether you are receiving chemo or radiation, or maybe you're even in the survivorship phase as well. When we talk about supplements, usually what comes to mind are those vitamins and minerals that you get over the counter, whether it's like pill form or whether it's an oil-based form. There's so many different ways you can get supplements. And sometimes people even do a multivitamin or a multi-supplement where they put a lot of different things all in one. What can be challenging while you're on treatment is just like how medication can interact and interfere with each other and make one another not as effective, sometimes supplements can actually interfere with your treatment as well. So just because we may consider them natural, that does not mean that they're safe. So you always want to talk to your doctor or dietitian before you start a supplement, just to make sure that it won't interfere with the other medications that you're taking or other supplements that you're taking. On the flip side, the great thing is that while talking with your doctor or dietitian, we might be able to recommend certain supplements or certain vitamins or minerals that we need to add that way if you're having trouble eating and getting them from the food sources, or if you need a higher amount, like your blood levels are showing low levels and you just need an extra boost of them. That's where supplements come into play and can be really helpful. But the key here is just keeping that open communication with your providers, and making sure that you're picking things that are safe. The reason I keep bringing up the safety aspect, when we think about supplements, they are not regulated like medication. So even though I said that they can act like medication where they can interfere with different things in our body or interfere with different medications, they are not always checked for safety standards like our medication is. So it can be hard when you're going to get something over the counter to know if it's safe or not. There have been studies showing that there have been supplements that say there's a certain thing in them, and when we actually studied them for what they were composed of, it did not contain what it said it did. So that's why we are concerned to make sure that you are getting the products that you're looking for. So sometimes you actually can get a prescription of the supplement, which is helpful for safety. Another option is to look for verification of safety. So there's certain companies that do these verifications for you. So those are USP, NSF, Consumer Lab. Some of the products actually have those logos right on the bottle, which makes it so clear and easy to see that they have that extra step of safety that they're taking. The other thing that you can look for is online. You can look on their website if they have those seals, or you can look at those specific websites as well. But again, make sure you're consulting with your provider about these supplements before taking them to make sure that they're not interfering with anything that you are taking. And again, just because they're natural does not mean that they are always safe at any amount. Just like medication, there's a dose that could be effective or helpful for you. So even sometimes with research, we'll find that for certain vitamin or minerals helpful, but it's a really high dose, or it was received in a certain way. Or maybe it was just through food sources and not supplements at all. So the person that maybe does the supplements doesn't get the effects. The reason I bring this up is dose is really important. Making sure that you're not getting too much of something is just as important as maybe getting it in through your foods. So making sure that you're taking safe doses, following the directions on the bottle, but also making sure that you're talking to your provider as well, just because you have a unique disease state, to make sure that you're not having those extra interferences or potentially creating more harm. While you're navigating the supplements world, sometimes you can get a multivitamin to cover your bases. If you are someone that has trouble getting variety in, or you're seeing that you're having trouble consuming foods during treatment, that is something to consider, is if you would like to take a multivitamin to kind of cover your bases. But again, always consult your provider first. Supplements is always something that you should follow up with a doctor about and ask more questions, but I hope this gave you a good basis for supplements and how to navigate them as you are undergoing treatment. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to Lancaster Cancer Center.